I have had. Hey, Saffron! Can't wait to hear your latest results. Oh my goodness, so excited. I have had a really wonderful stop. Oh my God. Oh, Saffron, that is amazing. Oh my God. That is, that is so good. Oh my goodness. So I have had, I was I, literally, I've just had the door open, and the dog didn't want to go out. 1 second, sorry. Of course she says she wants to go on. It's such amazing stuff, isn't it? So it's been like a really fantastic morning. So I have oh, oh, Saffron, that's amazing. Oh my goodness. I don't know, did you follow me on Instagram? I can't remember. Sorry, I've had a few people follow me from Whatnot on Instagram, and I need to catch up with who is wicked. So yeah, just let them know that they can get in touch with me if they want to hear about it. But yeah, but also you can share this. I've literally just been saying this. So I've had a couple of meetings this morning. I've met with a lovely lady called Nikki, who is she's getting the active eyes and the restorate for the evening, and she is do you know what, I've hardly got any of the drinks here. This is how this morning's been, but it's been a fun packed morning of catching up with so a lovely lady who's so she's registering for free, and yeah, so you could do that, Saffron, if you were interested in telling the people at work about it, and they can literally just use you get a free link for your website. That's an option, but I'm more than happy to help them if that's not something that you want to do. Completely understand that, but the option is there. Yeah, and then you get team partner pricing as well. That's fine, darling. That's absolutely fine. I always just like to offer it because obviously, if you're recommending people, then, sometimes it's nice. People are happy to reap the rewards of that. But I will sort you out, Saffron, if you are recommending me. Thank you very much. I will look after you for that. That is really, really kind of you. I'm so amazed. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your results. It just means so much. But yeah, so I've met with Nikki this morning. She's going to be having the active eyes and try the restorate in the evening as well. And then we've also got hey Samantha. So literally I have got yours is getting ready to be shipped out. So so that's literally going to be with you shortly. Super excited about that. And then so then I've also had Pam, who's jumped on, I think. Yes, Pam's here, look. Hey Pam. Me and Pam have just been having a lovely little chat. So I am off to Essex this month to see our little Pamela. I love Pam, honestly. She's just such like our little Latino firecracker. She's an absolute beauty. And oh wow, are you? Whereabouts in Essex are you from, Saffron? I do know that because obviously I did send you the things. Sorry, yes, I can't remember your exact address, which is probably a good thing. You might not want me to remember your exact address and go start stalking. Hornchurch. I don't know if that's near where Pamela is. Our Pam? Originally East London, though. Oh, cool. Not long now, darling. Not long at all, sweetheart. Yeah, it was just so the citrus have arrived and the beauty collagen is coming. So yeah, they are literally going to be en route to you. Yeah, I know. Yours was a little bit quicker. So I've just got to get the beauty. But yes, it's going to be with you very, very soon. I promise that. Yes. Sorry. What was I going to say? So yeah, Pam is in I don't know what part of Essex Pam's in. I could find that out probably quite quickly. With regards to literally, I do know your address, Pam. This is on my it's in my notes actually. Let me have a little look. I mean, I won't know if it's near you, Saffron, to be honest with you, but I'm coming down. to see. That's just reminding me I need to check my emails. Oh, yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah, so we're going to be setting up a little, like, just, I say event, but like, we're just going to be getting some people together. Hey, Nikki. Oh, I was just saying, we've had a lovely little chat this morning. Yeah, so it's been fun chatting this morning. Nikki, so Saffron, who is in the chat, she's literally just come on, and she started the product. Oh, Friday. You started Friday. You started it, and she's lost 3 pounds already. She was actually the lady that I was telling you about, who came on and said how full she was for her dinner after her first shot. So I was sharing with Nikki this morning about how you'd come on the live and how you'd had your first little shot. Hey, Nikki. Got another Nikki on there. Hey, Nikki. And yeah, so it was literally, so she came on, said, I was really hungry, and I was like, you need to eat. So I was telling Nikki Seabright about it this morning. And yeah, oh, honestly, it means so much when people like take the time to come on the lives and share their results as well. Because obviously, you see so many things like this. Me and Nikki were talking about this morning. You see so many things like this. There's so many things out there, and it's like you literally need to hear, what are, what other people's results are. Oh God, that's amazing. So yeah, Saffron's just literally like it helped the hunger like really, really quickly. Yeah, the first literally one. Chasing after a 3-year-old. Oh, well, Samantha's got, you've got a toddler, haven't you, from recollection? You've got a couple of children, I think, haven't you? So yeah, not far from Pam. So me and Pam were having a little chat. Yeah. Yeah, that's the key exercise as mums get, isn't it? Pam and I were talking about this morning. Oh, wicked. But you've had the energy too. You've had the energy and the motivation to get up those stairs. It's amazing. But no, Pam and I were talking this morning about like, just being mums and all the things that we need to do in a day and having that energy and, just she absolutely, like Pam absolutely loves the active eyes. She was struggling too with her fatigue and everything. And, she's like, back to our little Latino dancer dancing away. But yeah, so we're going to do an event. So we're basically just going to there's a place that Pam's brother has linked up with. I think it's at a gym, and it's going to be like we're just going to probably just like open the doors for an hour one evening. Yeah, so just open the doors for an hour one evening in Essex and just invite people along so that they can come along and they can like try the little active eye. So we're going to have little active eye shots, but it's also she works with a couple of personal trainers and how they can work to support people in their goals. So yeah, and Pam is literally an expert on skincare. So I need the help today. I really needed to cover that up before the live. God, I never get spots, like never. But I literally, it's just I don't know, it's just tiredness. I don't know. Who knows? Probably a little bit of hormones and that. But Pam supports people on their acne journey as well. So she works really closely. So she's been on her own journey and she works really closely with people who do that as well. So we've just had a lovely little hour chat about coming down to see her. Pam's going to be on here soon. chatting about the Active Eye. So we're going to do some co-host lives. That's like really nice that we can do that. So so Pam can go live, I can come on, and we can do it together. And so it just like, yay, it does sound good, Nikki, doesn't it? Yeah, Nikki and I have just been talking. So if anyone is in the Tamworth area, then we've been chatting about women's wellness events. So I do a women's wellness event in my local area every Tuesday. And that's just like, as I was explaining, like obviously we have the products, I have the drinks that support women, but it is a lot about giving women somewhere that they can come and they can talk about things that they're maybe going through. Like a lot of us are going through like hormone stuff like forever, whether it's perimenopause or like prior to that, or just maybe feeling like overwhelmed with life. As women, we can do, we have juggling so many plates all the time, and it's an opportunity. So I do it with a lovely lady called Cynthia, and when I'm doing this with Cynthia, we basically we do like a little thing where we do 5 things you like about yourself. And then, so it's 5 compliments to yourself, and then 5 compliments to each of the people in the room. And some people, like, we don't know them very well. They come along, but everybody always goes away feeling like uplifted. And they're like, they've thought, some people find it so hard to find 5 things about themselves that they like. I've just realised I've not put the shop on. So they've like, they find it quite hard to think about 5 things that we like, and I think it's such a typical thing, isn't it, as ladies, that we're really hard on ourselves. And so and we do that, and then we go to 5 things, 5 compliments for the other people in the room. And even if you don't know somebody very well, you can always do a compliment. So I'm just going to pin the most popular product that I have, which is the 40 days. There we go. So pin that product there, which is the Active Eyes, which my delivery is doors open so don't shout it too loud. I have not, but they didn't answer, so I'll go back in a bit. But we're going to talk about the Active Eyes. So I've got the berry, I've got the citrus, and we can talk a little bit more about that. But yeah, I've lost my flow now. Women's events. So we talk about and everybody always goes away. So even if you've not like met somebody or know them particularly well, if they're sat in the room with you, there's always something. There's always like nice things that you can say to somebody. So we were like, and it's never not genuine. It's literally like it's always genuine with regards to you've got a lovely smile. Everybody's got a lovely smile anyway, haven't they, really? But you know what I mean, like, oh, you've got nice eyes, I love your hair today, I love that top that you're wearing, you've come here tonight, so you're really brave and you're prioritizing your self-care. Right, great question. How does it burn fat? So it's going to be those key ingredients, and it's regards to like the boosting of the metabolism. So what it does is it supports the breakdown of carbohydrates, but it also basically turns the fats in the foods you eat into energy. So it's literally like fat burning. So it also is really great on the tummy area because it's boosting that metabolism. So what you've got to think is if you're eating like a healthy kind of diet, then your body is going to need like the boost it's going to give, as in like the energy and everything. Your body needs to get that energy from somewhere, and so it gets it from fats and carbohydrates, and so it's going to get it from your fat. So that's how it burns the fat. It's basically a metabolism booster, and it's giving you that extra energy. So when you've got that extra energy, you're going to be doing more things, and therefore your body needs to get that energy from somewhere. So it's kind of like it gives you the energy to do the things, but then your body needs to be able to move. Obviously, your body needs that energy. And where does it get that from? It gets it from the carbohydrates and the fats. So that's how it burns the fat, basically. So it's literally like burning boosting your metabolism for a start, because of the vitamins and minerals in it, but then also because you are going to be moving more, like the lovely lady who came on the other week who cleaned the house top to bottom. So it's having that extra little bit. So like, I know that, you know, I'm not saying I was sedentary, you know, I wasn't that, I just sat around all the time, but even small extra little bits of movement. So I've had ladies who are like, you know, oh, I was doing 5 lengths, now I'm doing 10 lengths. So, you know, all of those things add up because you've got that capability, because you've got that motivation, and you've got that, like, you know, the B12's giving you that lovely energy and all the other lovely B vitamins. So that's my understanding. There will probably be people who can explain that a lot better than what I can do. But basically, I just know that I drank it and I had more energy and I wasn't eating as much and the fat went. I hope that makes sense. Honestly, I don't want to sound like I wasn't being flippant then, by the way. That sounded really flippant, wasn't it? But, you know, I'm not being flippant. It's just I'm not like an expert in that side of things. Thank you. That's good. I'm glad that was a good description. I feel good about that. So let's literally have a little look at this. So we've got like the waters here. You know what I'm going to do when I go away now, though? I am going to go and look that up so that I have feel that I have a better way of describing that, because, and I'm going to speak to Cynthia tonight. So Cynthia is, as I say, she's a personal trainer and a nutritionist who partners in this business with me as well. And she is, she's an expert on these things. So Cynthia is going to be able to give me a fabulous answer on that. So I will be able to share that another day. Right, let's have a little look. So we've got the berry and we've got the citrus, and I've also got here as well, I've got my power cocktail, because I've been that busy this morning, I've not had my power cocktail yet. So I will go over a little bit about that as well. But yeah, so going to go through the active eyes, mainly because, like, one, from a price perspective, it's just super affordable, but it just covers so many different bases. It is the most popular product that we have. You know, most people are looking for some kind of support with the snacking. Yeah, the collagen one tastes like berries as well. So it's a really lovely berry taste. Absolutely, you'll love it. It's a really, really nice tasting drink. But yeah, so keep it simple. That definitely keep it simple. But yeah, so you've got, like I say, you've got the berry and the citrus, and yeah, you've got both of those coming, haven't you, Samantha? That's exciting. Oh, you've had the berry shots. So we had Pearl on, she's had the collagen and she really loved it, and she really noticed it in her skin. She was saying just after a few days that she'd really noticed like a glow to her skin. And you know, the taste, like from a just like a berry perspective. But yeah, so the berry shots, we'll go with that first. I've got a little bit in here. So it literally just tastes like I think it tastes like a Volvic touch of fruit strawberry. It's like, it's vegan and it's just like a flavoured water. Oh, I've not put any water in. Nikki's had me all morning with my little ADHD brain, so she's like seen me literally pour water all over my table and the floor. I don't like anything lemon, reminds me of lemon sip. Yes, don't spit. Oh dear. Yeah, you know what? I'm with you. Lemsip was it was a warm drink, wasn't it? So it had that warm, and I didn't really like Lemsip either. But I do like the Restorate Evening Lemon Drink, and I do like this citrus is actually my preferred. And I never thought I'd say that, because I've never I would never go and buy a Volvic touch of lemon. Like, I mean, I do just drink plain water, to be honest with you. But I do tend to have, like, I'd have like a strawberry or a berry flavoured drink. That would be my preference usually. But I think I've been having the Restorate drink in the evenings, which is a lemon, and it's kind of like got like a refreshery, like it's really refreshing. It's got like, I don't want to say sherbet because that's like feels like quite tingly. So it's not quite that, but it's just a really refreshing. And I've really noticed that like my palate is like liking that, like kind of palate cleansing freshness kind of thing. But yes, so the berries. So you literally just put a scoop into water, and you then It's not got like a nasty aftertaste or anything to it. On the whole, I've not really had that feedback. Anyway, I don't feel like it has a nasty aftertaste to it. And I think it's not grainy. So sometimes, yes. Yeah, you probably will notice that both ways, because I think it is literally like helping, it aids digestion. So that's all we really need to know on that one, isn't it? Um, yeah, but that's good. That's good. We need to be regular. That is very, very important. So, yeah, so it's not got like a grainy taste to it, and it dissolves really, really easily, which is nice. I've not had one yet today, so that's the berry. And then we've got the citrus as well. I am on literally the, so glad I'm going to knock on next. Open. There we go. I'm going to grab my tubs. Yeah, so you'll probably notice as well, because of like the water, it tends to, you know, like not just from a, it's from both sides of toileting. Shall we put it like that? Right, I'm going to struggle to get. There is a full scoop in there, but anyway, so we'll just go with that. So literally just pop it in there, and that's the citrus one. So again, this is where I usually chuck it all down me as well. So it just dissolves really, really easily. And that is part of like why it works so well, because it is a powder and it's literally so easily absorbed into the water. This is my favourite. Oh, it's 1:25. I'm going to be buzzing later, aren't I? So definitely going to have that increased energy later. That's for certain. Yeah, so you can have it, like I say, at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then at about 11 o'clock, and then about 1 o'clock. So I definitely won't be having it after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because then I will, that extra energy will, like, I'll be laid there tonight and not wanting to go to sleep. So I don't tend to recommend that people have it. Some people have it later and it works absolutely fine for them. But for me personally, I can't have it past like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But it is kind of important to have that one in the afternoon, because so your morning one, which I always recommend about 8 o'clock. So if you have it too early, then the appetite suppressant's going to kick in. But then, you know, by the time you get into 11 o'clock, you could be like, oh, I'm feeling hungry now. Well, yeah, because maybe you've had it at 6 o'clock in the morning. So having it about 8 tends to work well. If you do like work shifts or anything like that, then just message me and we can have a chat about the different timings, because it can work differently on that. But I have a lot of people who work nights who this has been an absolute godsend to, because they are literally just able to like get through the night shift, but then they're getting like home and then they're sleeping, and yeah, so it's just really helped them with their energy as well. So it does work across all different like timings of work timings and stuff. So but yeah, so if you have like that first one in the morning, and then that's going to help with stabilizing your blood sugars. So that stabilization of the blood sugars is why you're not going to be reaching for the biscuit tin. So it's not that, it's that reduction in food noise. It's not that you're thinking, I'm not going to eat biscuits. You're not even thinking, I want a biscuit. And so that's massive. Like, that's what was key for me. I was hungry all the time. Like, perimenopause for me went from, you know, like, apologies for any guys on this, but when you're during your period as a woman, then you can get, there we go. Proof is in the pudding. You can like get like those cravings, and you're like hungrier, and you know, because it's, you know, our hunger hormones are all linked to our estrogen. So I was hungry all the time. I went from being like, oh, I'm hungry just before I come on, to then, oh, I'm hungry a week before I come on, to then 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Then before I knew it, it was like the whole month was like just before I was during my period, and I was just hungry and snacking and wanting the bad things. So yeah, gained 3.5 stone. Not ideal. So I then was obviously looking for something, like I'd got HRT that had really helped with my mental health and my mood, but it wasn't enabling the weight loss, and I was still absolutely shattered. So this enabled that. So I've tried B12 injections and they weren't really cutting it. I tried, I was given 3 months folic acid on a prescription from the doctor. So it's a super strength folic acid, and that did help, but they wouldn't continue to give me the prescription. So yeah, so this has got folic acid in it, it's got B12 in it, and with the injections, I just felt like maybe after the first bit I was okay, but then it just petered off quite easily and then I was tired again. So being able to like give myself it each day has really helped. It's also been really key because it is a powder and it's a drink, and that absorption. So we are I'm partnered with, and we have something called the nutrient transport concept, and it's all about, and it's 96% absorption. So it's all about that goodness being absorbed and getting to where it needs to get to in the body to do what it needs to do. And so that's absolutely key with this kind of product. That's why you feel so good, Saffron, because you were lacking in it and now you're getting it. But yeah, it's really common actually. I think, B12 is something that's why people have the injections, because it's something that, just it does really help. And the folic acid as well. So yeah, so it was like, but it's, I guess from an energy perspective, this is important to say, is that it's not like jittery. It's and if I go through the ingredients, actually, it's the caffeine is from guarana, so it's a guarana caffeine, which that enables it to be like a slow releasing. So if I can't drink like a normal Costa coffee, so as Nikki will testify, I have decaf, which seems really weird, but I love the tech. I do like a coffee, but I have to have decaf because otherwise I get heart palpitations. And yeah, I literally had one once. I think it was from a Wimpy. I'm sure it was from a Wimpy, and I had a coffee, and I'm not joking. I had to go to bed. I just felt sick. I was so. I don't tolerate caffeine well, but this actually is a slow releasing one, and I'm absolutely fine with it. I just can't have it past 2 o'clock in the afternoon because otherwise it would like keep me awake at night. But yeah, so that's the caffeine there from the guarana. Then you've got algae extract, you've got beetroot extract, you've got curcuma extract. Now, curcuma is key because it is actually from turmeric. Well, turmeric is predominantly curcumin. So if you like have a turmeric, then the majority of health benefits tend to come from the curcuma that's in there. So this is the curcuma, basically. Yeah, turmeric's got so many different amazing benefits to it, but it's actually, you tend to find it's actually the curcuma in there. So this is a curcuma extract, and it's a special one as well. So they've searched to find a really powerful one as well. So it's like, not your everyday that you would just get from a capsule kind of thing. That's also ginger extract, there's green tea extract. So green tea is known for so many different things. And then you've got seaweed. And then from a vitamin perspective, you've got vitamin B1, thiamine, vitamin B2, riboflavin, vitamin B3, niacin, vitamin B5, pantothenic acid, vitamin B6, pyridoxine, vitamin B7, biotin. So it's amazing with regards to your hair, skin and nails because it's got the biotin in there. So it's like that glow and it's that thickness in your hair. And also vitamin B9, folic acid, which we've spoken about, vitamin B12, cobalamin, I'm getting better at saying that, which we've spoken about as well. It's great for energy, and vitamin C. So there's also obviously like the mental clarity side of things as well from the B vitamins, which is really good. Another thing which is really fantastic is to note is that, and again, I was speaking to Nikki about this earlier, is often people are out there buying multiple different like supplements, capsules and stuff, and just they're like using various different supplements, and they're not always necessarily designed to work together. And they don't necessarily complement each other. Sometimes they can even counteract each other. But these are formulated by scientists, and they're formulated so that all of these vitamins and minerals are working to their optimum together. So they're all at different levels. So there's certain things, sometimes people will be like, oh, why wouldn't you put that in? That's really good for that. Why wouldn't you put that maybe like vitamin in, or maybe a superfood? And it's because they maybe work well on their own, but actually we want things that work really well as a team. So these work really well as a combination, and they're designed to work together, and they're designed like, so you've got the morning drink and then you've got the evening drink as well. So you know that there's nothing like in the morning drink that's going to contradict. So the evening drink, you're having them separately, so they work together, and there's enough amount of time distance in them. So if there's anything that was in the same drink that wouldn't work, that's not the case. They're separate. So that's like part of it. Like, this company is, as I say, all the products are scientifically backed. They're formulated by scientists. We have like this scientific advisory board. If you ever listen to like any of the I listen to like the product academies, like the level of detail, you know, it's the German. So, you know, the level of detail that goes into like the innovation and the formulation of them is just, they spend a lot of money on researching these kind of things, and they work with like universities as well. So we work with like the Austria University of like applied scientists, of applied science, sorry, so that like they are literally I know, I can't wait. I can't wait. I've thought, honestly, it's just so great to like, as I say, when you understand all of the different things that this company like that I partner with, what they do to ensure that these products work to the optimum, it's just, yeah, it kind of blows your mind a little bit, really, that the level of detail they go to. But they're German, so obviously it's what the Germans do, isn't it? It's what they do so well. So I'll go through some of like the other benefits that you can get. So we've mentioned the increased energy, we've mentioned the fat burner, we've gone over like I've done mine probably really mashed up to do description of how that works. And then we've got like, so yeah, so the reduced desire for snacking, as I say, with that blood sugar levels, it's really key. It's reducing that food noise. You're going to reduce your appetite. You're going to feel full from less food. So we still want you eating, but obviously it's like helping with that portion control. I always suggest like, you know, going with like 100 grams of protein and 30 grams of fiber, because, you know, and a lot of times, you know, you can work out your own protein levels by your weight, but so often people aren't even getting the 100 grams. And so just starting out there is a really, really good starting point. So 100 grams of 100 grams of protein, 30 grams of fiber. But yeah, so make sure you're eating still, even if this is reducing your appetite. That's really important. But as I mentioned, it's going to optimize your metabolism. And it also, so we've talked about the normal blood sugar levels. We've talked about digestion, thanks to Saffron sharing her experience so far. Having lost 3 pounds in since Friday, I'm just absolutely over the moon for you, honestly. It just helps so much, honestly. It's lovely to hear that. It can also help like with your cholesterol levels, so just keeping like from supporting healthy cholesterol levels. It also supports your bone health, so there's so many vitamins and minerals in there. Also helps with temperature regulation as well. So if like myself, so 30s and 40s, I was getting like yeah, getting a bit warmer. Layers were definitely a thing that I needed. So it can reduce hot flashes, so that temperature regulation, it supports that as well. It also supports gum and teeth health, brain health. I briefly mentioned mental clarity. It's got all of the lovely B vitamins for that. So if you're struggling maybe with brain fog, then it can support that. It also like, yeah, with your concentration and your memory. I wouldn't say I've got it back completely, but then I'm ADHD and perimenopause together, so that's a whole lovely little mixed bag. But yeah, it definitely like, you can definitely feel like a little bit of more clarity there. It supports the body in creating dopamine, so that's happy hormones. So it's like I'm obviously always chasing the dopamine as I'm ADHD. Boost the serotonin, so that's like your mood as well. So it's just like, you know, I don't want to say like it's going to help or should I say, there's no, we don't want to make any big, I'm not making any big health claims here, like, you know, there's obviously like things like with depression and stuff, and you know it can support your mood and things like that, but you know obviously always just be aware that 1 week, one full week. Hey Pearl. Oh, thank you for jumping on. Oh, it's lovely to see all these people jumping on. um Saffron's just shared how she's lost 3 pounds since Friday. I'm just absolutely bowled away, so that's just incredible. So yeah, I'm excited to hear how you're getting on. I know you've been really enjoying it because you've ordered more already, bless you. Yeah, so it can help support your hormone balance as well. Helps, like I say, it's got like calming properties. A lot of the vitamins and minerals, calming properties there, so it helps with that kind of stuff. Gut flora, so gut health is just so important, and obviously gut health. Oh, wicked. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm a foodie. Love food. Yeah, it really helps, doesn't it? Those smaller portions and everything just flows from there then. Oh, that's brilliant. And it is that motivation. It just gives you like that extra impetus, doesn't it? It's really great. And I know, you know, motivation should come from us. We know that, but it's nice to have a little help with that. But yeah, so with regards to like oh bless you. You can come round here. I've got plenty you can clean here, Pearl. Oh, bless you. That's brilliant. Are you moving on to the car next? Or friends? Like, oh, I love it. That's brilliant. But yeah, so from a gut, like with regards to like the support it gives the gut flora and the gut health, that obviously like everything comes from that. So like 70% of our immune system is from our gut. Um, oh wow. It is mad, isn't it? It's literally like crazy how it can just have how such a little thing can have such a big impact. Just taking a little drink in the morning, how it can impact so many different things. I've so many come back to me and they're like, I've got a real spring in my step. Oh, it's brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Um, yeah, so with regards to like the gut health, you know, as I say, 70% of our immune system, like our immune, I think that's the right word. Not so much our immune system is then there, or is it? I need to look that up again. I've read that. I know it's a lot. And I know that your gut health is really important for your immune support. So, like, and that's like from an inflammation thing. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So many people are like messaging me and they will say like, because I'll say like, try and avoid like your caffeine and your coffee, and they're like, and they don't want to. And I'm like, well, I have decaf now because I do enjoy the taste of a coffee. Um, but yeah, it's that not needing that caffeine. And I think it's so nice when people don't need that caffeine from the coffee because they're getting that energy and all the boost, and they're not getting it with the jitters or the up and downness that can come with a normal coffee. Oh, amazing. That is brilliant. It is brilliant. Oh, I love a bit of yogurt and fruit for breakfast. Love a bit of Greek yogurt and fruit. Bit of flaxseed and chia seed as well. Amazing. Um, but yeah, so with the gut health as well, that has a lot to do with your mental health, has a lot to do with your sleep as well. So many different things that your gut health impacts. So, and then we talked about sleep. So it actually supports your sleep as well. So it does enable, like, you'll have the energy through the day, but then I know that my mum really struggles. So my mum only has one scoop a day. She has one scoop at about 11 o'clock. That's her done. She's lost weight on it. It helps them regulate. Like she gets a nice little bit of energy, and she gets what she needs from it with regards to like her portion control and stuff, not really like snacking and stuff. But the big one for her was she was like going to bed and like really restless at night, and then struggling to get to sleep, and then struggling to stay asleep. And my dad actually commented and said, yeah, she's not fidgeting as much, so she is like really noticing that benefits from a sleep perspective, which is amazing. And that's just from one scoop a day that my mum's getting all those amazing benefits, and that flexibility that you can have just one scoop a day, if you've like maybe hit your weight loss goals, or you're like, and you just want a little bit of extra from the wellness perspective and keeping all of those other things in line. And like I say, from a maintenance of weight management, because that can be a real like struggle and a challenge. But it can really help with that. So you can literally go, well, I was having 3 scoops, I'll maybe go down to 2, and then maybe even 1, and then people use it as and when they need it as well. So yeah, it's that flexibility of it coming in a tub and being that powder that you can just put, you know, um, some people might want like to have 3 lots in a day, but they might only have half a scoop because they don't need that full scoop to get that fullness feeling or that like energy and stuff. So it's really versatile in regards to that, which is why it's so popular. And I have so many people like repeat ordering with it, because they can just order it as and when they need it, and it's like it then becomes like it's really affordable to do that. um yeah, so we've talked about the immune system, talked about anti-inflammatory, so it supports like yes, it does help with bloating and water retention as well. Yes, definitely. Saffron did share that she was going to the toilet a little bit more, so that helps, as you can see, from that water retention perspective. But the bloating, yeah, that's one that really, really does help. I have so many people come back to me and they were like, really, especially if they're going through a hormonal period, that they can be struggling with bloating. Um, oh, well, I don't know about you, Pearl, but I was like, you're not leaving the table until you finish your plate. And so we have to put less on our plate, don't we? Otherwise, I'm just going to keep eating it. And I have done that. Like, I've done that with this before. You do have to like listen. I think that's one thing, is that it doesn't take away your, you need to be mindful. So if you are full, then you stop eating, or you do have that smaller portion size. So that's something that it can help you reduce your appetite, not need as much to feel full, and obviously curb the cravings. But we do have to then take a little bit of responsibility as to what we're doing. So as I say, I've done it before. I've literally eaten, and then I'm like sat there thinking, oh my god, I feel so full because I've had my active eyes, and then I've just ate what I wanted to eat. But balance, it's all about balance, isn't it? um and then also, it also really helps with it helps your body produce your own collagen, so it has a lot of vitamins and minerals in it that support your own collagen production. So that's why it's really great for your hair, skin and nails, as well as having that biotin in it. It can support your eye health as well, and improve your skin appearance. So okay, go for it, go for it. And then the skin dryness as well. So again, Nick and I were talking about this morning. The Restorate evening drink is really great because it's full of lovely electrolytes from hydration. Oh, Pearl, thank you. That is so kind of you. Uh, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it was last Thursday. And yeah, it was just so amazing for my company to like put me forward for that. Um, ooh, okay. Slim fast shakes. I would say you can do. I did see your I did. I replied. I'm so sorry. Honestly, it is a mental disability that I have, that I can not remember certain things. Like I can literally turn away and that's gone. It's forgotten. Like, but then my memory on other things, like I can remember so many other things, but then there's certain stuff. Like sometimes I can have a blocker on people's names. Like, say for example, I've seen somebody, maybe I think they look like a Samantha, but they're a Sarah, and then forever they're a Samantha in my head, and I really struggle with that. So thank you for all your comments. And yes, it was amazing to be just to be like given like that opportunity to be saying, right, we recognize and appreciate you. I think that's huge, isn't it? Like when the company that you work with and the people that you work with, so like our UK sales director, um, yeah, like it was just really lovely to have that feeling. And I will share that I have been working for like from my social media. I've been doing this kind of work for 12 years now. And even prior in my corporate career as well, I have never ever felt as appreciated and recognized as what I do within this company that I'm with now. And I know sometimes people think, oh, you know, you just, you know, it can feel like it's just people are just saying that, but I genuinely haven't. Like, I get quite emotional when I speak to my mum about it. Like the sales director that I work with, he completely believes in me, and like he just such a really nice guy who just completely and utterly wants to support me. And it's like, you know, when I do things, you know, when I hit promotions, um he's just been so like, and just giving me lots of opportunities. And just, yeah, so that appreciation and recognition. And as I say, I've been doing this for 12 years. I was with another company for 8 years, and I never scratched the surface. And all I will say is in that company that I was with for 8 years, I reached, like, I was the highest ranking team partner in the UK. And I didn't get the recognition and appreciation in those 8 years from that company or that corporate team that I've got from this company. And I'm not the highest ranking team partner in the UK yet. But I'm going to have to go some way, because honestly, these women are absolutely smashing it. They're like right at the very top. But I'm happy for that. I love that inspiration. But I am getting that. Yeah. So it's just, yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely. There's nothing beats that, does there? And I literally like try and my team will share that I do that for them as well. So I literally like love recognizing them and appreciating them and just doing everything I can to support them. But yeah, sorry, we digressed there with a little bit with the award thing. But yeah, so that's that. So that's all about like the active eyes, and it is just, yeah. So it's enabled a 3.5 stone weight loss for me, and that is because of all of the different ways that it works. And it's just so lovely, because already to just be getting the people that are sharing on these lives, like if you scroll up, you can see you know, the people that are trying the products and they're getting like amazing results already within days and weeks. I didn't see that. Sorry, let me go back. Sorry, I got sidetracked. That was the why I didn't answer it. It's not in, right. So Slim Fast Shakes. So what I would say is, all I would say is that you maybe aren't getting your protein and fiber that you need from Slim Fast Shakes. I don't know what the protein and fiber is in them, to be honest with you. So I may be wrong on that, but it is really, really important to be eating. So I'm a massive fan. I don't really do like, I do have, we have shakes and people do use them, but I'm a fan of food. Like, and if I use like if I use one of our Pro Shape shakes, it's to increase my protein levels rather than to use it as a meal replacement. I might have it in the mornings because I don't tend to eat. I'm not a massive breakfast fan. But I would say, how many are you trying to? How many of the Slim Fast shakes are you using a day? Are you just having like maybe one in the morning or something? Yeah, right. So if you're having one in the morning, then that, yeah, you can use them alongside it. You can use them alongside them, absolutely fine. My key concern would be that you're getting enough food. So you're getting that protein and that fiber. That's the key thing. So if over those 2 meals, so I tend to eat like lunch and dinner is when I get my protein and fiber. So just make sure, because a lot of times I come across this so often with women, is that and Louise, it's literally there and it's coming out to you. So it's going to be en route very, very shortly. So I've just had a little message through. Right, okay. Yeah, no, just literally got your message. It won't be long now at all. So that is going to be en route. I'm really excited. They didn't answer the door earlier, but I'm going to go around again The door's open. They can't hear me. Right. So salad in the afternoon and Slim World meal in the evening. So again, as I say, one of the key things, and I was talking to a lovely lady who's using the Active Eyes actually the other day, and she said that one of the key things she noticed is when she was eating less and not losing the weight, and then she's using the Active Eyes, but she's eating more. Now, it's obviously more of the right things. So it's more of the protein and more like, I have things like wholemeal pasta. What I can send you, Samantha, is I do like a menu, and I basically do it so that you can look at how to get 100 grams of protein and 30 grams of fiber across the day. And you can either do that across 3 meals or you can do it across 2 meals. But the women I speak to who are struggling with their weight loss, very, very, yes, you've got it, Pam. You've got it. I've sent it. It's in our team page, but I will send it to you again, darling. Don't worry. I will. It's okay. I send a lot. I send so much information to my team, which is good, obviously. No, don't apologise. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. I'm just laughing because literally it's there. I will send it to you. I promise. What was I going to say? Yes. So I will send that to you because a lot of the women that I speak to are just not eating enough, really. And we so many of us have just been in this toxic diet culture, and we are just literally like, yeah, we just think that we have to starve ourselves. And do you know what? I look back and I'm actually like, I used Slim Fast shakes when I was 16 years old for the first time. I mean, there was nothing on me. Like, I used Slim Fast shakes. I can remember going on my work experience. So I did my work experience at the local magistrates court because I wanted to be a lawyer. I was not set up to be a lawyer. And yeah, and I took Slim Fast shakes at the age of 16. Like, what? But so we have grown up with like just such a toxic diet culture with regards to foods and everything, and it is just like healthy fats are great. I love an avocado. So I would say that by all means have it if it's working for you. That's lovely. Carry on, but real food's the key. Real food's the key. So, like, when you say like a Slimming World meal, do you mean like a pre-prepared one, or is it something that you've made that is in like the Slimming World's kind of styling? And I would just watch out on the Slimming World again, is because fab, yeah. So I would say just watch because yeah, no, not the weekends. No, we don't want to do that the weekends, do we? I literally like a lot of the time. So I have wholemeal pasta, wholemeal bread, wholemeal rice, something else wholemeal. I even get wholemeal noodles now. I don't even eat noodles, but the boys have wholemeal noodles, and nobody notices. In the rice, the pasta, the bread, they won't eat wholemeal bread. And yeah, noodles. So all are wholemeal, and like, yeah, just sometimes they'll say like you can eat as much of it as you want to, which really you probably shouldn't eat as much of the pasta as you want to, and as much potatoes as you want to, which again, like, I love potato. I've shared this before, I think, haven't I, that potatoes are my favourite food in the whole wide world. I can eat them as a crisp, mashed, hash brown, chips. Love a potato, but I tend to have more a sweet potato now. But they also they also don't really like healthy fats, and that is a biggie for any woman who is going to be like over 30, particularly. Like, yeah, literally. It's yeah, if you're over 30, you need healthy fats for your brain, and it's just overall for your skin, for so many different things. So like, for example, on like Weight Watchers or Slimming World, they'd be like, don't eat an avocado. And avocados are great for you. They've got protein, they've got fiber, they've got healthy fats, and they may be dense in calories, but this is calories from a good thing. So I don't ever understand like how they'd be like, have a squares packet of crisps that are 100 calories versus an avocado. And I think that's, I might be wrong, but that's kind of the feeling I've always kind of got from those kind of things. So I would say I literally messaged a lady who was saying to me, oh yeah, I'm going to try this. And I've joined Slimming World, and I'm like, please just make sure that you are eating, that you're not going down this like whole, like the Slimming World meals that you can buy for a start, like for a start, they're tiny. Like I would not cope with a Slimming World meal. Like I've seen them in the packets. I'm like, Jesus, they're so tiny. But yeah, so they just, a lot of times they can like encourage people to, like, you can't go to a Slimming World event and talk about anything other than like a Slimming World bar or something. So yeah, that's a whole other thing. I could go on forever about that, really. But so I would definitely just say keep it to like ingredients based. You know, if you're having pasta and you're doing a pasta, you know, have a pasta sauce that is literally chopped tomatoes. Like I have like basil, oregano, paprika, and garlic in my cupboard, and chopped tomatoes. And I sometimes will put like a little bit of creme fraiche or soft cheese through it, which they probably won't allow because it'd be full fat with Slimming World, over my pasta. I do love a lentil pasta as well. The Aldi do a really good. It's like red, and it's like lentil and beetroot. That is amazing. Oh, that's good. You know, as I say, do what works for you, but just be conscious of making sure that you are getting enough protein and fibre, because that is key. As long as you're getting enough food, because if you're not, then it all just contradicts itself, really, unfortunately. And yeah, starvation is just not the way to go. So that's why I was saying to the lady the other day, Saffron, when she was like, oh, I'm like, I didn't even want my dinner. I'm like, well, please eat, please eat, please eat. Um, but yeah, so that's great. Well, I've been chatting now for an hour, so I am going to, I'm actually going to go and eat because I've not, I need to have some lunch. So before I go get my child from school at 3 o'clock, I'm going to go and eat. But thank you everybody for jumping on. It's been fabulous to see you all. And I will probably do another live in the next day or two. I think I might have time tomorrow. Maybe time tomorrow, midday. I need to try and do an evening one, so I'm going to try and do an evening one. I've just got to like keep myself. I get so my brain, because it's ADHD. By the time it's evening, I kind of sometimes I'm like, yeah, just I can only message really. But yeah, I'll try an evening one. But thank you everybody for jumping on. And yeah, if you've got any questions, please just let me know. Please just send a message over, and I'd love to share more with you. All right, take care. Bye bye.